we are going to move to the new month, and that is what's the next month? November. So today I have a very special story for all of you, and that is entitled The Pumpkin Patch Parable. This is written by Nancy Munger. So let's find out today, why do they have, or why can't we see different kinds of pumpkins outside the houses with different lights or very colorful things inside it? So let's find it out today. You see, this is a place where we can find the very big red barn. This place is very far away. Can you see? There's a very long street, but it is different from the city, right? Why? Because we don't see any stop signs. Have you seen any motorbikes in there?
No.
Have you seen any cars?
No.
Can't you see bikes and people?
No.
This is a very far away place. Let's find out where is that place? This is a farmer. The farmer, they grow many things whole year round. They grow corns, they grow tomatoes, onions, eggplants, and many others in the field. But at this time, there is a long yellow squash and little green peas over here. And, they're collecting. The people are collecting it for their dinner. They're ready for their dinner. The best vegetables the farmer grows are pumpkins. They start out as flat and very oval seeds. And did you know that? How big is it? It's just as big as the raisins. You know raisins, right? How big are the raisins? Just very tiny. And let's find out what happened from that small seed. One hot June, soon after the school was out, this farmer planted this pumpkin seed just like everyone did during the summertime. So they plant during the summertime. And the seeds disappear into the ground. After many weeks, you can now no longer see the seeds. Where did the seed go? They grow in rows neatly there in the dark, and they come out in the 4th of July. You know July, right?
Yes.
Early one morning, in July, a tiny green shoot quietly poked in a way out from the soil. This one. Soon, a long, long green vine stretched out the ground, and from that vine, little buds sprouted into wide green leaves. Have you seen the changes? From a small one, it goes into a vine and it sprouts into big leaves. The leaves spread out flat to catch the August sun. So it's August now. So they planted in June, it came out in July, and in August, it already formed into a vine. Someday, those little green buds would turn into big orange pumpkins. But not yet. The patient farmer waited and waited. This farmer's waiting. Oh, where do you think, or when can this pumpkin will go out? See the next one. The pumpkins began to grow. How different they look. Some were tall and lean, just like you. Some were short and round. Some had lumps like this. But all of them are pumpkins. They came in different shapes, right?
Yeah.
But all of them are pumpkins. Let's see what's the next one. October came. We're in October now.
Yeah.
Every night grew dark earlier than the night before because it's already fall. And the farmer knew it was the harvest time. His workers brought into the ripe pumpkins, and which do you think the farmer would choose? Which do you think the farmers would choose from this one? Are they
They
going
swap.
to Which one? The round one or the thin one?
The round
The round one. Do you like the round one too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so they will choose definitely the round one. The farmer picked up the large pumpkin. You are right, Mimi. Taking great care of it. But you know, pumpkins are very tough outside if you're going to touch it, right? It's very tough. It's hard. But break into smithereens if drop. If they're going to drop on the ground, then they it could either be they will be caught or they will be like into two, broken into two. He washed off all the dirt, holding on tight. Next came the messy part. The pumpkin was filled with seeds, pulp, and the farmer had a special plan for this pumpkin, so the seeds and the slime would have to go. So the farmer has its way how to make it clean. He slowly cut all the round top of the pumpkin. Can you see this one?
Yes.
Gently, he pulled the stem because there's a stem inside. So he pulled the stem. Now, the farmer could look inside. Squishy, stringy pulp waited for him, and it's yucky. You know, when you touch the inside of the pumpkin, it's yucky. So, you know how imagine how does it feel for the farmer to take it out? Everything. So it's gonna be a little yucky for him. Let's see what's next. The farmer pulled out all the slimy pulp and wrapped it into an old newspaper and off to go to the compost pile. You know what's a compost pile?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to put everything there that can be planted later on or it will grow later on. It went never to be seen again. Then something really exciting happened. You know why? The pumpkin got a new face. Are you ready for the new face?
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the new face of the pumpkin? The farmer carved a triangle for the eyes. The pumpkin has got its eyes now. But that eyes don't blink, right? Our eyes blink, but for the pumpkin's eyes, it is shape of a triangle, but it never blinked like this, right? They see everything. He neatly made a little square here for the
No.
nose, and he carved a big, wide smile.
It looks like a preposition.
A preposition. So this is how the new pumpkin looks
it's now.
like. Yeah, it's a new one, right?
Yeah.
Does it make interesting now?
Adjective. It is adjective.
It's an adjective. Okay. The farmer put a small candle inside his pumpkin and touched the wick with a flame. Now the pumpkin is glowing because there's already light inside. The pumpkin on the porch shone brightly for everyone to see. So every people that will pass by on that farmer's house, they will see, wow, that pumpkin is really nice. It has a face and it has a light inside and it's really glowing. And you know what? Every person that will pass in that house also smiling just like the pumpkin. It will make them smile. And all the neighbors knew that once again, this farmer will turn into a pumpkin into a simple, glorious sight. And that's the end of October. So when November comes, their houses of this farmer will gonna have a smiley pumpkin
Pumpkin.
with lights on it. And that's the start that they are going to have a party. So that's the end of our story. Isn't it interesting?
Yes.